Well, hello, my friends. How are we doing out there today? You know what time it is. Time to sit back, relax, kick back, listen to your old friend, Uncle Boo here. From Borderline, Texas Trash, baby. The most recognizable voice in the world today. Most number one podcast in the world, baby. Coming live and in charge. We are coming in on a silver saddle, baby. Woo! Okay, I'll stop being retarded. Anyways, man, this is Uncle Boo, guys. And this is Borderline Texas Trash, guys. Episode 110, man. That's amazing. I think it's cool. Sorry if you hear a little humming in the back. I got me one of these little fancy portable little AC unit thingies. It's a little bitty box. You like freeze the filters, and then you put cold ass water in it, put some chunks of ice in it, set it off to the side. I got it barely going right now, but it's getting a nice cold breeze over here because I don't know where you're listening to this at, but I'm coming to you live from Mineral Wells, Texas, guys. It's we live about an hour west of Fort Worth, and it's 108. Yeah, it's been way over 100 the past fucking 10 days. Everything's drying up. You walk outside to breathe, and it's like breathing a fucking hair dryer. But, you know, it could be worse. It could be freezing. I'd much rather be hot. I can always sit naked in front of a fan. Sorry to give you that little FYI, that little picture in your head. Didn't mean to do it, but hey, it is what it is. I figure after, if you're still listening to this show after 2 years, then I feel like we're getting a little friendly. I need to open up more and not have my guard up so much. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's going great, going good. I'm glad you guys are back. I've been having a good week. It's just been going fast and just crazy, man. Just crazy. Before I get into my week, though, I just want to give a shout out to everybody out there saying thank you, love you so much for the love and support you give me for the show, guys. My numbers are growing, but we can do a little better, guys. So come on, man. Let's get these numbers up for me. It just helps the podcast go along, guys. You know, so, hey, we can do it. So, anything else I can think of? Anything new? No, I'm still getting offers. No offers, but I guess there's some more of these platforms forming up for podcasts, and we're getting invites left and right. So, I'll keep you posted on that. But once again, I want to thank you, the fans, guys, because I was really beat after this week. Really didn't feel like recording. And I couldn't think of anything to put down for a show. I just couldn't, because I don't like doing the same thing every time I do a show. Well, hey, that's something. Y'all have some homework. Let me know if you like it when I do the same thing every show, or do you like me to mix it up every show? I mean, the most continuous thing you'll always have in a show probably is stupid news, Uncle Dickie, and me wrapping up the show. But I always like to mix up, not every time, gangster stories. You know, because like today I've got a ghost story to tell since it's summertime. And, you know, it's pretty cool. But you know what I mean? I like to mix it up like that. You guys give me your info. Give me your feedback. Please. I would love it if you'd give me your feedback. Tell me how you like it when I do it, when I format the show. So just do a little quick survey, guys. You know what I mean? Let's do a quick survey. Who came to see Borderline Texas Trash? Yeah, that's what I thought right there. Anyways, I'll stop being a creepy, crazy nut. Lexi and Steph are gone, so it's just me and Jackson. He's in front of the house, and I'm back here recording. Now, I've had me some caffeine, and I'm feeling really spunky, ready to talk now, so might be a good show. Sorry, I had to get a drink of the caffeine. But yeah, anyways, Lexi, you know, she traded her car in. She had an accident in the other one, so she just went ahead and traded it in. She got her first. This is like her first car getting on her own, so she's pretty pumped and excited. Well, she traded it in, and she's only had it 2 weeks, and this is the third time that it's back in the shop. The first time it had to go in because the turbo went out. Then when they was noticing her axle was messed up, well, then she got a new axle in. Well, then it was broke from the delivery guy. They had to get a new one. It came in. Well, then I dropped her off today. She gets ready to go to Oklahoma. Her and my other daughter, Steph, take a girls' trip up to Oklahoma to see her cousins. Well, it overheats. So then she's got to go back to the dealership, and she's like, this is BS. And I'm not real good with people skills. The F-bomb drops a lot, especially when I'm pissed and you're fucking with my babies. You know what I mean. But, yeah, I didn't go and talk to him. Her mom was on the phone and helped handle it, so they got it all taken care of. Got her rent car, and they're in going to Oklahoma for the weekend. So hoorah for them! So it's a boys' weekend for me and Jackson. So we're gonna have some fun. Just been a long week. Been a long damn week, guys. But I always look forward to recording, man. Well, I guess I will stop jabbering your ear off and get into the show. Let's start out like we always do. Stupid news, man. All right, we're going to start out with the Swedish strongman. You know what that is? Them strongman competitions and stuff they do? Well, this crazy bastard was into seeing who could throw washing machines the longest. The farthest, farthest, longest, same thing. Well, he broke the world's record for throwing one 14 feet, and this thing weighed 46 pounds. Yeah, go look up the YouTube video on it. He's sitting there, puts it on his shoulder, and throws that motherfucker. Jesus. I couldn't have got it on my shoulder. I would have had a little accident. I would have had a little hemorrhoid flare-up, ladies and gentlemen. Ouch. I'd be rubbing my butt on a carpet like a dog. Anyways, let's get on to, got a new bug that's came out. It's always been here, but I guess it's up on the rise. It's kind of weird. We are a lot cleaner than what we used to be in any other, time and since we've been on this earth. The cleanest. We are access to wash our ass, brush our teeth, and just not live in comfort all the time. They didn't have that back then. And they didn't have near as much shit, it seems like, how we have now. Now we got another little bug coming up. This one's called the love bug. And it's a nipple mite, which means it's the size of a nipple. Nipple mite. Looks like a little nipple with teeth, basically. It's a weird looking. But they get on your face and have sex. Well, what happens is, they say they don't harm you. What they do is, they're so goddamn small, though. They're basically like a piece of rice, or a little bit bigger, basically. And what they do is, they get in the pores of your skin and eat out the dead skin and keep your pores and stuff nice and opened. But, they said they was doing research on them in England. Yeah. So watch out for the love bugs having sex on your face. You're going to wake up and something's going to shoot in the eye and going to be like, ow, the money shot. All right, number 3. Now, does anybody have Peacock, that app where you can watch movies and stuff, stream them and shows? Well, I got it. Well, on Peacock, there's a show that came out. It's comedy. I can't remember who's in it, but it's a male and a female, a guy and a girl, and basically they live in Florida, and they start hunting pythons because they're giving you money for every dead one you bring in, and that's what that comedy's based around. Well, I thought it was just part of the movie, but I'll be goddamned, it's real. Florida python season is fixing to start up wide open. Well, what is going on, they're having such a huge problem with these pythons. People get them as pets, and they get too big, or they just don't want to fuck them anymore, so they throw them there in the backyard. Well, here in Florida, pythons can survive because of the weather. It's just like their home planet, and it never really freezes, there. So they're having a problem with them. So how, most states have hunting seasons for different animals. Well, now you can hunt pythons. Oh, and another big reason they're having a big breakout of them, because they have hurricanes hit all the time. And they say, well, with exotic animals coming in that haven't made it to the stores yet, and the ones that are in the stores, you accumulate them animals together, and when these hurricanes come in, they blow everything away and scatter everything. So they probably scattered them freaking pythons all over Florida and stuff. So that's why they're having another reason they're having such a big outbreak of them. So yeah. So if you're hearing this and you live in Florida, please let me know how bad the pythons are, please. And another bit of news: a large jar was removed from a bear's head. Well, you know, one of them cheetah Cheeto balls that you can get at the store. The big old, like a big old barrel jar of them. Well, it's a plastic jar. Well, apparently, that's a bear got it stuck on its head. Well, there's really nothing they could do until they put it down. So they had to put it down, and then they got the jar off its head, cut it off, and then when they got done, they woke him up and let him go back in the wild, which was pretty cool. But yeah, guys, watch your stuff. You're gonna kill an animal with your trash, you son of a bitch, you filthy animal. Okay, and then a carjacking goes wrong in Florida. What happened was that a jackass pulled a butter knife out on a dude and was like, "Give me your car, man." And that guy's like, "Fuck you," click. And he's like, "Oh, shit." And he ran. Well, the guy chased him down and held him till cops got there. Yeah, so another, reason, dumb criminals, that's why you shouldn't be a fucking criminal. Go get a job and work for a living. Okay, now this one right here is fucked up. And I'm sorry I'm saying this, but this bitch is weird, crazy, and just fucking cuckoo cabana. Okay, they didn't give her name or which state or country, or where she's from. All it says is it's goofy bitch. She's got some serious problems and she needs help. But anyways, I digress. Okay. She supposedly was when she was in her she's 35 now. I guess a couple years ago she got tired of being single and dancing alone. So, this goofy bitch goes and makes a rag doll. Not a little rag doll. A life-size rag doll. And started taking this rag doll everywhere with her. Well, the family, I guess, accepted it, and they keep letting her fucking do it. Well, then she had a wedding. I shit you not. Had a wedding in front of, they said, 250 people. That's big for a wedding. To come see a woman marry a fucking rag doll. I wouldn't have went. That was stupid. I'm sorry if you're mad about me saying that is, but that's just messed up. What the hell's wrong with people? Well, then she claims that this fucking rag doll got her pregnant. I shit you not. Look it up, man. I found it. And yeah, she's said she was actually pregnant by the rag doll. That's crazy bitch. Made a rag doll, a miniature one, like a baby, and had it made something where it looked like she was pregnant, and acted like she was pregnant, and even went to the fucking hospital and had a goddamn baby, and they all played fucking along with it. Now, come on, man. We shouldn't be nurturing that stuff. She needs help. I mean, that's kind of like some kid shit. She's a fucking adult. Yeah, so now she's married to a rag doll, and they got a baby together. Oh, wow. What's this fucking world coming to? I read that and couldn't believe it. So, crazy shit. Believe me, I understand about spoiling your fucking kids, but there comes a point in life, and the time in their life, when you gotta stop being your fucking kid's friend. My kids talk to me, and they know that we're not best friends. They talk to me because I'm their dad, and they respect me, and they know they can talk to me about stuff. But my girls, on the other hand, there's some stuff I'm trying to talk to them sometimes about, and it's when it came to the sex talk, and I haven't had it with Steph, but I know she's getting to that age and probably knows, but yeah, when it came time for Lexi to do it, I got my sister to do it. So, Yeah, but I understand spoiling your kids, but come on, man. Parents, we gotta. No, no, it's not acceptable. If I had a bitch slap sound, I wish I had a slap sound right now. Just psh. But nah, no way. But that concludes today's stupid news. And don't forget, stupid news is brought to us by Security Finance, guys. Go there for all your finance and your tax needs. Go in and see my girl Carrie. Tell her Uncle Boo sent you from Borderline Texas Trash, guys. Well, we are done with the stupid news. I think we're going to go see what that crazy coon ass some bitch is doing. What do y'all say? All right, let's go check him out.
Well, how's everybody doing today? This is your good old friend Uncle Dickie, baby. This is Dickie's Corner coming at you live and in charge, baby, down here in Boothville, Louisiana. Down here on our plateau, plateau. So, how's all my freaks and geeks doing out there, babies? It's going great out here today. I tell you what, it's one of the humid, sickest sumbitch down here in the freaking coast today, babies. But that's how we do it. That's how we roll, baby. We don't care. Because we like women's underwears. Hear that? I made a rhyme. But anyways, guys, it's been going great, been going good. I don't have nothing planned for you today. I'm just going to sit here and talk to you. Just bullshit with you, fill you up with the family business and see what you guys been doing. I think next week I'm going to do some 4th of July stuff. Since the 4th of July is going to be coming, baby. You know, I just will say this about our great country, guys. We like to moan and bitch, but we need to all stick together, babies, and come together as one. And let's tell these people that we have had it. Everybody's had it. Let's get this country going great again. You know, but that's all I want to say on that. I just love my country and I love America. I know it's not the perfect place, but hey, it's home to me, babies. But anyways, this is Uncle Dickie's, and I'm just gonna fill you in on me and the families. We're gonna do. I mean, this weather's like humid as shit. I mean, I see y'all people down there in Texas. It's like 108 and stuff like that, man. It's pretty damn hot down there. It's pretty damn hot down there in the South, baby. But I don't get pretty hot sometimes up north. But you people up north don't. Y'all's heat is different than ours. But hey, I'd love to go up there this time of year. I used to have an uncle that did that. He was in the Air Force and he married my my mama's sister because he met her in the hospital or something. She was working at the she was working at the hospital. She was an Air Force nurse, and he was on a base or something. I don't know. He was at the base. Ended up met her at the base hospital, going in to get his shots or get his prostate checked. I don't know, but he was going in there. He met her. Well, they would come down here during the winter time and all that, and during the summer they'd go up there to Minnesota. Well, 'cause bless their heart, they only had like one kid, and she ended up moving back to her real dad's after she graduated. So, but anyways, man, that's just how it is, and it's all good. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. But no, I don't do that. I stay down here all year round, baby. Louisiana through and through. Coon ass, man. Woo. Anyways, man. Yeah, we just having a good old time, playing some good old music sometimes on the weekends a little bit, but it's been too hot to even do that outside, not till it gets late. And then we don't even do a 5. Hey, you gotta knock it off over there. I'm gonna beat that ass, boys. My fucking dog's in here wanting to play ticky-tack-tack, and I'm gonna beat that ass. But it, 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 it's going good. It's going good, man. The kids are all happy. They've just been chilling. He's been my, boy, he just graduated. He ain't doing any summer ball this year because he's going to be getting ready for going to college and all that. So he's still practicing and working with his high school coach and other people. And I go out there with him sometimes and just to keep his mechanics down and all that and his muscle memory and stuff. But other than that, he's doing that. The other kid's doing good. Girl came home from college, So she's home from college right now. So it's all been going good down here, cuz I can't complain too much. But I know you guys down there in Texas be roasting them balls off. So, but you guys don't have too much fun. But I'm gonna go on and get out of here. You guys be good. This is your good friend, Uncle Dickie, babies. The most recognizable voice in a podcast in the world today. And we got funky like a monkey on some refried beans, baby. I hope you love it. We love it. You love it, guys. But you guys be good, be real. Don't be sweet, be real. This is the Eiffel Tower, the man with the power, the sonic punch, the man with the bells. Your friend, Uncle Dickie. We will see you later. Bye.
Well. Hope you enjoyed our good old friend Uncle Dickie. Well, I told you I had a scary story for you. I was going over some Canada stuff for my other podcast I do, talking about ghost stories and haunted places. Well, I figured I'd do a haunted lighthouse in Canada. So, that's ought to be great. So, my Canada fans, if you've heard about this place, tell me about it. Slide into my DMs and tell me about it. Alright, this is the spooky story behind the Calibrator Point Lighthouse. One of the oldest buildings in this city is home to era local lore about a murdered 19th century lighthouse keeper. Now and then explorers these stories behind Toronto's historical stories, and anyone who grew up in Toronto remembers the Lighthouse Ghost Story. It was a highlight of student field trips to the island school. And could give you shivers even on the warmest summer day. And now the island park is open again for the summer. A new generation of Toronto kids can learn about the spooky story behind the lighthouse. The lighthouse is the oldest one left on the Great Lakes. It is the second oldest in Canada. It was built in 1808 and guided ships to Toronto's harbor from what was then a sandy a sandbar until it was recommissioned in 1958. In any building that old, it has a lot of secrets in it, baby. The lighthouse was there during the Battle of York in 1813. In 1813, we took a little trip along the Mississippi, down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans. And I don't remember the rest. Y'all don't remember that song? I remember that one. My dad used to sing it all the time. It was in his era. Anyways, the Battle of 1812. Battle of New York in 1813. When American ships invaded the town of York, which culminated with the burning of the Paramount buildings, their government buildings. The British retaliated later in the War of 1812 and burned the White House down. During the war, the first lighthouse keeper, J.P. Reidmuller, a German immigrant to Upper Canada, kept watch at the lighthouse for enemy ships and friendly vessels returning at a safe harbor. But he did not live to see the end of the war. He disappeared under mysterious circumstances on January 2nd of 1815. The lighthouse keeper's disappearance disappeared under I already said that. The story goes that he was murdered by two sailors who had been enjoying his homemade beer. Versions of the story differ slightly, but most agree that the. Okay, wait, I guess I better go up here. Here's one version. One version told in the mid 2000s was that the lighthouse keeper was killed after the soldiers bought the beer but saw it froze on the cold winter nights and assumed that the alcohol content was very low. Because alcohol freezes and these dumbasses thought, well, he's screwing us. So, just because it didn't freeze in the winters, they assumed, that the liquor content was low. Where was I at? Okay. And then, it was low that the lighthouse keeper was trying to rip them off. But most agree that the lighthouse keeper was killed that night and dismembered by his killer, who buried his body in a few graves near the lighthouse. His ghost is said to still haunt the site. The story was recorded by John Robertson in 1908 in Landmarks of Toronto and has become a staple of spooky lore ever since. Even in his telling, Robertson raises a suspicion that the murder ever occurred, but he writes that he heard the story from the current lighthouse keeper, George Derman, who had apparently gone looking for a body and had dug up a coffin with a jawbone. The plague at the lighthouse mentions that the ghost story in the jawbone, although it was a somewhat controversial decision. So, if you want to go check out a spooky lighthouse, go check this. Well, I'm not done with it. Okay, the lighthouse has a coastal history as well. It sits on Gilbert Rather Point, although silt buildup means that the tower is now is slightly inland from the shore. Although the flooding of the island may change the coastline yet again, it was named Gilbert Rather after the famous British-owned point at the edge of the Mediterranean by John Graves Simcoe, or Ontario's first governor and the founder of the town of York. He also chose it. It is the site for one of the new lighthouses he was planning along the Great Lakes. The tower is built from limestone granite nearby Queenston, and the light on the top changed a few times over the years. It started running off of whale oil at first, because that was what everybody did at that time. Then they got electricity in 1916, and then the light was turned off in 1957. There have been 10 keepers of the lighthouse and their families. So there's probably a lot of history in that place. I would love to go check it out. I think it'd be a fun little thing to do. Sorry if it sounds real windy, my little old fan. It's the little train that could. But I hope that story didn't scare you too bad. All right, let's take a little break. I will be right back.
Well, if you're looking for some scary, scary ghost stories from not just the United States, but from around the world, then look no further than Ghost Stories Told from the South. I am the host of the show, Stephen LeBooth. I tell scary stories from all over the world. And I really don't talk like this. I just like doing that at first to try to be scary, but all BS aside, I have a little podcast called Ghost Stories Told from the South. I'm your host, Stephen Booth, baby. I tell ghost stories from around the world. We talk about hospitals, roads, bridges, lighthouses, mansions, hotels, anything you can think of. So we cover anything and everything. And my daughter started the show with me, but she quit doing it, so it's just me right now. So hey, but come listen. It's called Ghost Stories Told from the South, and the reason it's called that is because I'm from the South and I'm telling ghost stories from the South. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But it's some good old scary stuff. We cover urban legends too, and just maybe some unsolved mysteries, but it's mostly urban legends and ghost stories and stuff. So, yeah, if you're looking for a good scary time to sit by the fire with your friends and tell some stories, go check out Ghost Stories Told from the South. We are on Spotify, iHeart, Pandora, Stitcher. We're pretty much on every platform now, guys. We even got a YouTube channel. Go check it out. Ghost Stories Told from the South. We're on Facebook, and we're on Instagram too. So go check us out at all them places and come check out the podcast. I hope you like it. Hope to see you at the next scary episode. Goodbye.
Well, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that commercial, guys. All right. Got some funny porn comments for you guys. Hope you enjoy. She must really like the Runaways. That was a band back in the day. She had a lot of Runaway tattoos on her. Number 2. Nice fake nails. Ugh. Okay, the woman probably has fake breasts, but that doesn't annoy him. Fake nails do. This guy is an epic failure. He does not even know what to do. Wow. I bet if you hump her hard enough, you will start smelling cinnamon. Well, that's because it was a redhead. That one I would have about laughed my ass off. I had to stop. That was funny. I bet if you hump her hard enough, she'll start smelling like cinnamon. That's pretty funny. Yeah, she was a redhead. All right, the last one. Awful. Just awful. I'm going to go throw up. It's ridiculous. Number 1, why get mad about a fucking porno and how bad it is? I mean, I'm not trying to give everybody information, but you really only need a minute or two of the video. You ain't got to watch the whole thing. I mean, I don't know. That's just me. But anyways. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to kind of wind the show down here. But that's good. It's all right. It's time for the old man to fucking ramble and bitch. I mean, I don't know. Is common sense in today's society becoming a fucking rarity? I mean, that's like I've always said. I might not have a college degree at the fucking best school around, but goddamn, I got more common sense than a lot of these fucking kids growing up today and a lot of people around today, period, sometimes. I mean, Jesus. It just blows my mind. Sometimes I do feel like that old man bitching at the clouds. You son of a bitch. But I don't know. It just, yeah. But sometimes. But Ukraine's still holding their own for against Russia, so that's awesome. So salute to you guys in Ukraine, man. Keep holding your own, man. Fuck Russia. Them some bitches. But hey, if you're from Russia, you can listen to my show. I'm not mad at the Russian people. I'm just mad at their president because they're doing what he's telling them to. So, mad at him, not the people that live there. So, when I say fuck Russia, I don't mean like fuck the country because there are probably a lot of good people over there. So, they just got a shit ass ruler. I know how that feels. But goddamn, gas is going up higher. That's another thing, guys. From wherever you're hearing this at, on my Facebook account, Ghost Stories, Borderline Texas Trash, slide in my DMs there. This is another homework for you. Now remember your last homework. Tell me how you like doing the show. You like me doing the same thing every week, or you like it when I mix it up all the time? Let me know. Here's your next one. Wherever you're living, you tell me how high your gas is wherever you're living. Just tell me through Facebook. Tell me where you're from, your name if you want to, and tell me how high the gas is here at your wherever you live. Right now, where I live, I think it's 5:59. I think I seen this afternoon. I think I got some this morning. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But anyways, it's gonna be probably 5:50 by the time the kids go back to school. It's getting ridiculous. And two, here's another thing. Let me know how the economy's doing where you live. You know, but just want you guys to know that I appreciate you. Thank you for listening all the time. And I don't mean to bitch. But hey, guys, listen. If we all get on the same page, we can change this shit. We can change everything. Wherever you live, whatever country you live in, whatever town you live in, we can change it. We can make a change. Like I've said before, it starts out in your local town. Then you go to your county. Then when you start seeing changes there, then you go to your state. Then after your state, then you go to the White House. That's another thing y'all can do from different countries. Tell me your government and how yours is, how your countries and all that set up. Like here in America, I live in Mineral Wells, Texas. The county is Palapena County, and the state is Texas, and the country is the U.S. Is that how you do it in other countries, or just let me know, man? Think it'd be kind of cool to learn everybody else's stuff. But so that's that. But you guys are good. You guys are real. I really love you guys. It's awesome. I'm glad you listened to me. Like I said, guys, anybody ever wants to chat with me, I'm here, and who knows, maybe I can make you a guest on the show or something. So if you're interested in that, that'd be pretty cool too. So don't mind. But hey, yeah, I don't mind the interaction on Facebook. I recommend it, doing more. You know, if you don't like me, say, hey, you suck. Or if you want to say, hey, man, you're cool, like your show, whatever, just do it. Talk to me more, guys. I don't mind. But that's what I'm saying is, guys, if we if we all start trying to make our changes first in our communities and then go from there, shit, the sky's the limit. We could change everything, guys, to stick together and do that. But we'll see what happens there, vatos. But like, once again, if you've been listening to this has been Borderline Texas Trash, and I'm your host with the most, Uncle Boo, baby. I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend, guys. Remember, oh, and one more thing I'm going to tell you before I go. You know I'm a big college football fan, and I love the University of Texas. Well, today, Texas got the number one pick coming out, the number one kid coming out of high school. Next year, he will be joining, and he'll be the 2023 class. So, yeah, we got Archie Manning. That's his name. He is the son of Peyton's brother, the one that didn't get to play football. He played up to college and came down with some bad disease, and he couldn't play anymore. It's his son. So, he's the next star quarterback. So, in Texas is going to have him. I'm so looking forward to this year. And I'm going to do a live podcast, too, one day while we're watching the game to clue in on it. Have some fun, guys. But, hey, I've wasted too much of your time. Hope I give you a break from reality. I love you. You guys are the best. Be good. Be real. And remember, guys, I'll always leave you something to talk about, baby.